section we will see stacking. So stacking is slightly different from bagging and boosting because stacking is used to build multiple models which should be of different types and supervisor model that learns how to best combine the predictions of the primary models. In bagging and boosting, we are building the multiple models but they are of the same type, but in stacking we are building the multiple models of different types and then supervisor model is used that learns how to combine the predictions that are came from the previous models. So that's why it is different from the bagging and boosting techniques. So it can train multiple single classifier to various incarnations of the same learner. That is the main part, that it can train multiple learners, whereas in bagging and boosting they can train the single learner, similar type of learner, but in stacking it trains the multiple learners. Stacking builds its model using different classification problems. So in stacking the various classification algorithms are used for building the particular model. Then it used a meta learner and it can be used for the numeric prediction. So the combined algorithm is trained to make the ultimate predictions using the predictions of other algorithms, and then it work well when the adequate and simple algorithms performing on the logistic regression type. So stacking is employed in unsupervised learning tasks such as density estimation because it is able to train the different type of learners. Each learner uses the subset of data and then the combiner is trained on a validation segment. So stacking generally uses bagging and boosting, stacking is generally uses meta learner which is not used in bagging and boosting. It is difficult to analyze theoretically. Level 1 is used for meta learners and level 0 is used for Bayes classifiers. It can also be used for numeric prediction, that is nothing but regression, and the best algorithm to use for Bayes models are smooth and global learners. So we can see in the example that the various types of training data is given to different classifiers, then the various output values are generated, then that are given to classifier, and the best one is given as the output value. So this is how the stacking can be work, or that can be used where the meta learner exists as well. So the comparison of bagging, boosting and stacking, that is nothing but we can say comparison of various ensemble methods. So talking about the parameter partitioning of the data into subsets. So the partitioning of data into subsets in bagging, it is random. In boosting it is by the misclassified samples, and in stacking the partitioning is done by the various ways. The next differentiate parameter is what is the goal to achieve. So in bagging the goal is minimizing the variance, in boosting the goal is increasing the predictive force, and in stacking minimizing variance and increasing predictive force both. Then the next differentiating parameter is methods where this is used. So bagging is used in random subspace, boosting is used in gradient descent, and stacking is used in blending. Now the next differentiative parameter is the function to combine the single models. So in bagging the weighted average is used for combining the single models. In boosting weighted majority votes are used for combining the single models, and in stacking the logistic regression has been used for combining the different models. So this is all about stacking and comparison in between the various ensemble methods. In our next section we will see what is random forest. Thank you.